much it makes me wanna sing. Mama, she's the one that I adore. Mama, she is everything and more. I'm a very lucky girl, 'cause I got the best mama in the world. Let me tell you about her. Her heart is greater than the galaxy. Her love is deeper than the seven seas. She's the sweetest I have ever seen. She's the best that there has ever been. Mama, she's the one that I adore.
This is Will Nunziata, and I'm so excited to be now speaking with the acclaimed singer, songwriter, actress, poet, animal lover, the one and only PERIEL. PERIEL, so nice to meet you.
It's great to meet you, Will.
PERIEL, I want to lean into first the little girl from Chicago who is listening to the blues. When did you realize that you had a gift for the arts?
I was interested in I always had an artistic expression since I was a very, very little kid. I was very, very shy. And the only way that I felt I could be just get out of myself was by performing. So I always loved to perform. And I was shy in my normal life, but anytime that I was in a position to perform, I became almost a different person, and I felt so free. I felt like I was letting out my true spirit, and without any fear. It's so strange because I'm an introvert, but when I get on stage, like I say, I'm just like a different person.
I get it, PERIEL. Listen, I can relate, and I feel like, and why I asked that question is because I could definitely sense this inner child's coming out when listening to your song, Mama. Like I told you off camera, I could relate because I consider my mom my best friend, and you can just tell how close you and Mom are. I want to know, obviously, when did you realize that you wanted to pay homage to your mother through that song?
Well, I went through a period of, it was a very dark period where I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was extremely, extremely depressed, and it was a big shock to me. And my mom was really instrumental in getting me through. I was just amazed I was afraid to tell her. Because I was afraid it was going to just break her. And I finally did tell her, and I was completely amazed at how strong she was and how she responded. And she was just so strong and so there for me every step of the way. And she gave me strength. And we started doing, my mom lives in Chicago still, and I live in LA. So we started doing daily FaceTime with each other. And even now that I'm through with all my treatment, I came out on the other side even better than before, really. And like with a new lease on life, and we've continued our FaceTimes, our daily FaceTimes, and I really look forward to it every day. And it was through that I decided that I wanted to write a song for my mom. I actually had written a song for my dad a couple years previously, and I also, my mom's birthday was coming up, and so I just thought this would be a great way to just show my appreciation and to share it with the world.
Well, I'm tearing up over here, PERIEL, because first and foremost, congratulations on being in remission and coming out on the other side. My mom is a breast cancer survivor as well, 4 years in remission.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
So I'm just thinking of the song now, and you and my mom. It's just what I love so much about that song in particular, but also the art that I know you have yet to come out of you, is this whole notion, PERIEL, that you have a very relatable, universal story, and that transcends language, creed, location. And, you know, that's why I'm excited you're coming on board this app, because having interviewed over 500 artists from around the world, many of whom are in the East, in Japan, China, and Singapore, I mean, a human condition is a human condition. And I'm excited for what you have yet to release. And I'm curious, can you give us like a little, I don't know, a sneak peek of some of the ideas or the projects you're working on now?
I can, and thank you for asking. Yes, I have, I'll give you some of my titles, which will help to demonstrate. So
I love it.
One of my songs is called "The Earth Is My Church," and that is about the earth. And it's funny that you talked about the human condition, because one of the lines in that song is, "Freedom is the final fruition of the fate of the human condition.
Hello, universe.
Corruption of religion is history's curse. Universal love's the only vision of worth."
Wow.
So that's one of the lines from that. My another song is called "Be Here Now." I'm very influenced by Ram Dass and his teachings. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
I'm not.
Ram Dass he's a spiritual teacher. It's you know, along the lines of you know, maybe like George Harrison, that vibe of philosophy and thinking, and it's been a big influence on my life. And so that song, it's just about being in the moment and the connection of everything, how all in everything and everything in one thing.
I love it. Who's the gentleman behind you?
That's my husband. Yeah.
Does he want to join the interview?
No, it's okay. Thank you.
I love it. No, but you have to understand, this is what I love about these interviews, that, you know, we're all locked up in our house. We're still in the pandemic. And I lean into the imperfections of life, because that's what makes it perfect. So, hi, husband.
You can say hi. Come on, say hi. This is Brad.
Hi, Brad.
Brad Stanfield.
Hi, Brad.
He's my husband. He's actually an amazing musician and songwriter himself.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Singer.
Well,
So that's one of the things that got us together, was that I was so impressed by his talent that I fell in love with him.
I love it. And he just needs the spotlight always. He can't even give you 10 minutes alone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do your thing, man. It's all good.
Okay.
You guys are so funny.
Things are. Okay. All right.
So anyway, so that's one of my other titles. I have another song called "Everything's Relative." It's actually an anti-suicide song.
Wow.
So my songs are life philosophies. Mostly, I do have some love songs here and there, and some story songs, but generally speaking, my songs are about going within and getting to a place of higher consciousness and spiritual evolution.
Absolutely, Periel. And, you know, I think also it's about healing. Your songs are about healing. As a poet and a storyteller,
Yes.
I feel healing all over everything that you create.
Thank you so much, because that's really where I'm aiming. I'm aiming for the heart.
It resonates with me. I'm little old Will on 57th Street in New York. And listen, Periel, I'm so grateful for your time today. And I want to let our audience know, for more on the incredible Periel, you can read more about her right below this video. Periel, God bless you. And I'm glad that we're connected now.
So much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And say hi to hubby for me.
Okay, I will.
Bye.